Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here. Hope you guys are having a great day and welcome to what would have been a test run video, but it's live run today. It's crazy. We are going to be reviewing one of the most highly anticipated changes of 2020. I am talking about the troll Spellement, and as an addition, we're also talking about the minion attached to Witch's House Call. Both of these got a change in test ROM, and we're going to be testing out both Baba Yaga and the troll Spellement. We're going to be looking at how this affects PvP as a myth wizard. Now, I will state this right away, without even, let's say nothing has changed with these spells, right? We already know the troll is getting a huge nerf in PvP, and that's because these spells, these damage enchant spells, are no longer able to be used. The only enchant that you can put in your main deck in PvP anymore is Solar Surge, and as you can see, it's plus 50 per pip. So a spell like Troll is only going to get 100 buff. That is a huge, that is a 200 damage debuff for this troll Spellement. So what it was doing damage wise is never going to be the same. But in today's video, what we're going to look into is exactly what they did to change the minions. We already know the damage is going to be lower, but how have Myth's craziest powerful minions on their most powerful spells changed? Is Yaga as good of a move anymore, and is Troll Spellement even viable anymore? These are the questions that we are going to be asking today, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright y'all, so I'm at the Jade Oni right now. I'm just gonna see what the troll does. I am also, just for the sake of seeing how minions might change, I'm also going to be testing out some of these minion things right here, because if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure you always crit this. This could be a really, because the minion doesn't have any block, I can only assume, I've never seen it block, so who knows, maybe this would be a cool strat that you can do with this. Let's just see what we can do. Hey, my boy, Bob. Hey, let's see what we get, It only has 75 HP. This is a big deal. And it's casting Myth Shield, not the... Alright, so already we know that you can one-hit this minion. That is a really, really big deal. That is something that I no matter the rank, because I can only assume the rank 1 is worse, it is always going to be able to be one-hitted. So that's really, really good. So let's see what else it does besides... I mean, Myth Shield is a big deal. It never used to do that. Which means this is going to be, whoa, Cleanse Ward on that ass. Alright, dude, alright. So, it looks like it counters Myth in one way, but with the shield. So, it is a very good idea to do it against another Myth, I would assume. But it's also really, really good against Myth because they do use a lot of traps. I feel like a Cleanse Ward on a troll, it's very limited in scope. Let's say that there's a chance that the fire nerf, oh, it can tower itself. Alright, so it can protect itself. Now here's the thing, this is going to be almost unnecessary. This won't matter, because here's the thing, you're always going to be able to crit on it. So as long as someone has a want hit, I don't think a shield is going to matter. So I don't really get the point of a shield. As I was saying, right, I feel like with the Solar Surge nerf thing that's hitting the spiral, I feel like if fire goes towards trap stacking a little bit more, those cleanse wards, they might be very useful depending on when they do it. So far, it's tower shielded itself, which is a very useless move, myth shielded, which is very useful against other myth wizards, and cleanse, which is super situational. So we have something that's very useful against some schools, very situational and very useless. So far, nothing crazy in this minion. Yeah, so basically it's just using myth shield. So I think that the key here for anyone who's trying to understand how this might affect the meta, it's going from doing very offensive things like myth trapping and hitting a lot, and it's shifted its direction all the way over to just defense. This is all defense. Cleanse Ward is defensive, myth shield is defensive, tower shield is defensive, and that's all it really seems to be doing so far. So I would say already that this minion is just not as good as both the Gala minion, and I would also assume it's not as good as the Baba Yaga minion. I want to see if the sacrifice card works or not. That's what I really want to see. Bop! Alright, so you do always crit on it. And it goes through all the shields. The shields don't matter. But look at this. You get a nice heal. You do get a nice heal for it. So I have a feeling that if you do want to use a troll Spellement for anything, it's honestly going to be for way more strategic plays than ever before. It's going to be maybe to siphon. It might be to sacrifice for pips to make another combo possible. So these kind of sacrifice or do damage cards, they might become really meta. Because here's the thing, summoning a minion and then doing it it's very rare that that's actually a good idea because you're just wasting so many rounds. But a spell that does hit and summon a minion, without it being a very useful minion, that might be the correct response. So the Yaga Minion only got changed in PvP. So I tried to test this, and it actually gave the normal one. So we're going to have to go into a practice arena, because I want to see what the Deviled Egg Minion, Baba Yaga new minion thing does. Now, Yaga is one of the most powerful shadow spells there is. The damage is already insane, but added on to that, it gave minions that normally had 800 HP. It's a very, very big deal. Very, very versatile minions in general. We're going to see how these change. Shout out to my boy Alex Life Shard over here helping me make this video possible. We're gonna see what this new Baba Yaga minion does. It should be exciting. Honestly, Yaga's so powerful just for the damage itself that sometimes I wonder if the minion should have even been that powerful. So this might be, I don't know, this might be the change to reflect that. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't even know what this is gonna, I mean, at least it didn't get a damage nerf. For any myth wizards that are scared, this is still a massive hit. I mean, for the vast majority of people, especially, like, people who have troll spellments, this wasn't really even good for the minion, recently anyways. But now, it won't be good for the minion if they change this minion that drastically. Alright, let's see what we have here. Oh my god, a deviled egg, nothing. Yo, okay, so first, I have to point this out. This man's only has 300 health. Now, that is very easily wandable. So he's just going to shield himself. So that's good that he shields himself. Because now, if you crit a wanted on him, which again, I know I've been saying you can crit a wanted. It's because if they don't have block, and you have even a little bit of universal crit, you can always crit a wanted now. That's how the critical block system works. So a self-shield is very important. Unlike the troll minion, this is a very good minion to shield itself. It looks like it guiding lights. And it also goes for a shield. So maybe, so far it's very similar to the hard-boiled egg. Does it hit? Can it hit? Oh my god, it's just a hard-boiled. Oh my god, it always gives a hard-boiled. That's crazy. Oh my god, rest in peace, rotten homie and the other homie. I forgot the crack homie. The crackhead homie. Damn. So wait, all he does is guiding light and shield himself? Oh, but he does shield you. He can shield you. So this reminds me of the hard-boiled egg a lot. Can he Sathish? Can he Pixie? I mean, there's no point in guiding lighting if he doesn't heal. He has to heal, right? You know what? Maybe he only heals if I get hit. Yo, Alex, hit me. Okay, so I just got hit. My health is low. I'm gonna see. Does that prompt the minion to heal? Maybe it's like a little smarter. Well, nope. That I cannot say. Bro, this minion seems just like the hard-boiled egg. It seems like a carbon copy, and that is the worst minion. I don't mind it only giving one minion, but it would have been cool if it was a combination of the 3 minions, because the health is such a bit. I mean, at least it seems to shield a little bit. It does seem to be shielding a decent bit. This is definitely more, I don't know. It seems to be shielding me more than the hard-boiled egg ever did. And a shielding minion is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. There's no way around it. So it's not like this is a bad minion. Again, it seems like if you don't manage to kill it in time, it just doesn't seem like a game changer. In fact, I would argue that based on how both of these minions are, it might make more sense now more than ever, to use sacrifice for minions for pip, sacrifice them for health. These kind of cards, especially because of hitting minion spells, doing 2 things at once, right? And then instead of summoning a minion and then doing it, which is very hard to do in a real PvP scenario, I'm thinking that those other spells just might be way more meta. I might be sacrificing him a lot, because he's not doing anything for me. He's not doing anything. It does seem to protect itself a lot, but I just think with the way crit and block work now, a shield, I mean, it's like, as long as something is doing 300 base damage on it to begin with, the shield doesn't even matter, because you're always going to crit on it and do double damage. Bruh, it's just not healing. It just puts on guiding lights and shields, but it doesn't fairy or anything. I mean, I thought it would at least, I mean, I guess like a Satyr's asking for a lot, but I thought, you know, like, fairy, that's what the other one used to do. Okay, I guess there's the Satyr. So it can Satyr, but will it Satyr is the real question, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I really doubt that this is meta. So all in all, I've got to say, I am a huge fan of the Troll Spellement nerf. Not as big of a fan of the Witch's House Call nerf. The only reason I say that is because I think the health nerf is really good, but I feel like the health nerf is what made the higher health of the minion, the Witch's House Call summoned, is what made the spell so broken to begin with. I don't think changing the utility is that bad. I actually like that it only summons one minion over and over. It's just, I wish it had been a combination of the rotten egg, the hard-boiled egg, and the other one, which does make it very, very useful, but for 300 health, it's very easy to kill it. So I feel like that would be my suggestion. So yeah, definitely, I'm weirded out by that, a little bit, I'll be honest, but I love the Troll Spellman nerf. The damage isn't as good anymore. If you are going to use it for anything, it is definitely 100% for sacrifice cards, for those kind of cards. Maybe you could even, like, I don't know, pacify. You can do a pacify on yourself when someone's in strike and you have the minion out, and then they can only AoE or only hit the minion. As far as Yaga, the damage is still really good, so you're always going to want to use it if you can. But now, because the minion is so bad, it might make more sense to really choose when you use this. Maybe that's the intent. I just think I'm underwhelmed by the Yaga Minion and very satisfied with the Troll Minion. I just think that's how I feel. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the video. Those are the two minion changes that happen in Test Realm. Myth is going to be in a different spot in PvP. These are two big nerfs for Myth, and I'm very excited to see whether Myth Wizards are going to come up with new strategies, and you'll see that on the channel, or if it's time for a new school to shine. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a sub if you're new. There's tons of links in the description, including my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, my Instagram, and of course, my Patreon. And as always, if somebody hasn't told you you're awesome today, they doing something wrong. So stay awesome. And yeah, y'all.